How is everybody doing today? Oh, wow. Almost the weekend. It's almost the weekend. Ah, so much things is happening. The world is going crazy. Not even the world, people. I'm just here checking in. It's been a minute since I went live. Every day is something new. Sometimes good, sometimes bad, but in everything we give thanks. Yeah. So who is there? Who is in the background? I see one person around the back. Where are you watching from? Welcome to Fiona as well. Double tap the screen as you come on in, please, and thank you. Yeah, Mama. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, cool. Yeah. Double tap the screen as they come on in, please, and thank you. Welcome to Fiona as well. Welcome to another live. Hello, watching from Philadelphia. Hi, Christine. How are you, my dear? How is your day going so far? Remember to double tap the screen as you come on in, okay? I like up the live. Oh, yeah. We're here just, talking about everyday life, everyday issues. Sometimes it can get so overwhelming, but in everything we still have to just face it head on and just deal with it accordingly, because some things sometimes it never gets easier, and then another time, depends on how you look at it, or depend on how you deal with it, then you'll get the result accordingly. Double tap the screen, please, and thank you as you come on in. Welcome to Fiona as well. 7 people watching. Double tap the screen, it's easy. Where are you watching from? I know Christine told me that she's watching from Philadelphia. 11 people watching. Double tap the screen, please, and thank you. Hi, Special. Welcome to the live, Mama. Today is not no specific topic. It's just like a free flow, but basically just looking at life and how fragile life is, and then people like taking accountability again, because accountability is one of the hardest thing for people to take. Yeah, because I think taking accountability for with certain things, that's the first step to move forward. And someone can still do you something and you forgive them, but you move on just the same. But you just forgive them and know, say it is what it is, and you just go on accordingly. 22 people watching the live. Double tap the screen, please, and thank you. Yeah, two wrongs don't make a right, and so true, Special, because in life it's like they have this saying, say, you can't keep beating a dead horse, because a dead horse is a dead horse. And what that does, it takes away so much from you to be constantly trying to let that person see that, hey, you're doing something wrong and you have to take a different approach. But it's just like always that uphill task, and it's never easy. So sometimes the best thing for you to do is just to just move on. Move on without no animosity. Just say, hey, I forgive you, but things can never be the same. And then it just becomes a norm. One day become a week become months, and then it just fade away. you know it just fades away, and then they find their next victim, because some people with their pattern, it never change, because when you can't see within yourself, say you're the problem, or you're the one that is causing the issue, because everybody can't have the same problem with one person. You have to look into yourself and see, say, say, I'm here the problem, and then adjust accordingly. But if you constantly doing the blame game, you never change. And as I say, you go on to the next victim, and the cycle continues. Double tap the screen, please, and thank you. 16 people watching, only one like. That's not good enough. It's easy. Tell me where you're watching from. Yeah, it makes you question yourself at times, because you really wonder, am I the problem, or am I the one that is causing this? What can I do differently? But when you check it, and you check yourself, you say, it's definitely not me. It's definitely not me. Double tap the screen, please, and thank you. Welcome to Fiona's World. You are free to join the conversation. We're just talking about, taking accountability for our actions. If somebody wrong you yourself can just say, you know what, it's fine, and just move on. Because as I made reference, you can't keep beating a dead horse, because that dead horse is still dead. Yes. So some things you just walk away without closure. Hey, do good. Hey, mama, how you doing? Oh boy, how you doing? Do good. How is everything today? 17 people watching. Double tap the screen, please, and thank you. Hi, Chris Green. Welcome to the live, where we're all family here. We're just talking about just taking accountability for our actions. And some in some friendship or relationship, it just don't need closure. You just say, you know what, it is what it is, because you can't change. Chris Green, Fiona, doing. I don't know what that is, Chris. So how am I doing? Or yeah, some things just will never change. I can't change. So you just let it be for your peace of mind and your mental health. I think she's asking how you're doing. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine, my dear. It's hot today. It's very humid. All right, do good. All right. It's always, she's from the USA. It's always good when the day ahead is much better than the day before. You know. Yeah. And yeah, just taking accountability for your actions. Because let me tell you something. I've been scrolling on the net, and when you look at the net, it's just most of the stuff is just doom and gloom and sadness, because so much things is happening. And if you're not strong enough, you get so caught up in what is happening all over social media space. You get so caught up, and at times it becomes so draining. You have to take a back and say, hey, this is not my reality, it's somebody else's reality. And you have to know, say, i I am in control over what I allow to come into my space. because it do get overwhelmed. It really get overwhelmed. It's the reason I'm losing confidence now, even though I have a kind heart. Yeah, special for real. Yeah, for real, because it's just bickering. It's just bickering. And let me tell you something. If you don't know where you do this consume you, it pulls you high, Janice. It pulls you left, right, and center, and you just have to know, say, hey, say, I'm not making this consume me. Because if you don't take a back, this thing will tear you to thread. When I tell you, say, tear you to pieces, it will. Hey, Chris, welcome to the live, Mama. This thing will pull you to pieces. You have to know. You have to know when to step back. Because let me tell you something. Pretty out there. Pretty out there. It's like doom and gloom. It's no fun. Listen. So Johnny's tricked me with the because I was looking and I realized I just said Johnny's because the picture changes. The picture. Because then me know say I know that you have another Johnny somewhere. So in my brain me I say, but I don't know that picture because most of the times you memorize the picture, the green juice picture. So hey John, I call out the name, but I wasn't even I wasn't sure it. I didn't even know it was you. That is to show you my brain. So we have to know when to. Yes, I'm looking for the green juice thing. Realize me said just Johnny's kind of me said John or Sissy. Well, let me tell you, pretty. And when I say that it's not pretty, it's not pretty. And we say yesterday I just went on Netflix and I just get lost in the moment because you laugh at me do good. Is the truth. I never knew it was Johnny's. I catch up on some show and I was there laughing and I say, what? Yes, I needed this. I needed this laughter because let me tell you something. Yes, I changed my picture to my flag. Oh, well, I'm not seeing it closely. I can't see what it is, but I know that green juice will always stand out. So I wasn't sure you can remember you have some other Johnny's out there. Yeah, man. So I just watch my Netflix and chill. Netflix and chill. And I never know say you have some new series come out. It's too much, man. You get drawn. You get drawn into the chaos. And then because you will see something you want, see something else, and it just start to consume you. And whether or not you are aware, it affects you, it affects you because then you consume so much, you put in so much time into those videos trying to play catch up, and in the same instant it just wear you down. And I say, you know what, I'm not gonna let it get the best of me. I am just going to do me. That's why the mister is taking me away. I need time away, trust me. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do, special. You have to do what you have to do because it's not easy. 19 people watching, double tap the screen, please, and thank you. It's easy. Just tap on the screen if you're watching from your phone or if you're watching from the television, you just use the remote and like up the live. Too much evil in the world. We have to keep praying. Exactly, Christine. So true. Too much evil. Too much evil. And you have to, as individual, we have to hi Kamari Jade, thank you very much. Thank you. Here, thank you, Kamari. Thanks much. Too much things going on, man. Too much things, and it's very consuming, and nothing about it is good. Nothing, nothing. It's too draining. So I say, you know what? I'm just gonna just keep on free flow. If it who don't love the positiveness, then so be it. It's not for them because I am not gonna be dragged into all the chaos that is happening. I'm not doing it. I am not doing it. I am not doing it. It's too much. I will continue to highlight whatever goodness that I'm seeing. Hey, Baywan, Wagwa fam. I will continue to do whatever goodness highlight whatever goodness I'm seeing. But everything else, it's too much. It's too much. I don't want to be lying down wondering what that person is gonna be saying. I wanna, because let me tell you something. My daughter, yeah, because I have a daughter that is in her 30s. My daughter said to me, Mommy, I saw a video that you did and I felt ashamed. Yeah. And when you can hear your adult, I remember me have son-in-law too, because my daughter is a married woman. And when you can hear your loved one, the person where have your heart, that come from you, say certain things, me I tell you, if you don't feel a way, you pass Christmite, you pass redeeming. I felt like I shrunk. That's how I felt. Mhm. He said, Mommy, said there's a lot more stuff that can be discussed because there is more stuff. She said, you catch honey with bee. Yes. So basically, she's saying, Mommy, goodness always wins. Positivity always wins in the end. So don't make the noise. Don't follow the noise because it's just like a football match. The football match don't last forever. The football match have a time span, and when the whistle blow, when the goal score, you make noise, and when not now go on, it pass down. So she said, just continue, do something that when you lay down at night time, you can say, I did me. I did me. Because if you're not doing you, you're doing somebody else. And it's like you're a worker for something that is not good. Yeah. So sometimes we need to do the Netflix and chill. Catch up because you're pay. Remember back in the days when Netflix used to be our $2.99 or $3.99. I look for Netflix now. You know how long I don't tune into Netflix? Not realizing that that's so much nice show there. If you catch up on. But apart from that, I had covered the young the little 13-year-old that the in-law. I'm on the phone. The 13-year-old covers and even lose chain of thought. The 13-year-old that the in-law had stabbed and she passed on, and I saw a video with her mother came out. And let me tell you something, the mother spoke. And when the mother spoke, I don't know if any one of you guys saw the video or you're aware of what I'm talking about. It was a 13-year-old child. She used to attend Excelsior. And the incident happened where she have a cousin and the cousin have a baby mother. And the cousin and the baby father was in some altercation, and the cousin, they were fighting, and the cousin man stab her and she passed on. And this man, I saw a video with the mother. Let me tell you something. That video broke my heart. If you're a parent and you saw this video, let me tell you something. It make you, I watch it, and let me tell you something. It made me bawl. It made me bawl. This was a video that the mother put out this morning. Just once. This is the mother.
This is for the four-person them. Kayla, you're the first one. Prini, you're the second one. Kemar Mitchell, mother.
Kemar Mitchell, I don't want to stop our daughter.
Kayla, the night of the incident, Kayla, they on the phone and argue with the boy. The last thing she said to her mouth, you say to me, the last thing she said to her mouth was, don't go to with our family. Me and a day, checking up our phone. After you say you hear the banging. Bring your man to some more answer. If Kayla to put a restraining order against Kemar and go out already, why is it easy to take your time and go open the door? Why?
Because the thing is, Janice, no, they wanted them to buy the stuff for the operation. Yes, because I had covered it, I had covered it on a live. Yeah. They wanted them to buy the stuff to do the operation, and she as what it was saying, she were coming on, but she was in a coma for so long, so her whole body. But basically what the mother is saying in this video, there was a restraining order against the cousin man, right? And the same boy mother knew, because at that time the boy had the son, because apparently them share joint custody. And the boy had the son down at the yard. Him and the baby mother catch up before him actually come at the yard. And the boy mother tell the boy, say, because look at them all as a war. The boy mother tell the boy, say, if you carry a knife, come up at the house. And the lady that you see talking, it's her daughter. We get the stab asleep, she asleep. Because the cousin have other pitney in her sleep, she asleep, and you and jump out her sleep, and see the boy I beat the cousin, and look there, as she lost her child. So it's like, there is no, because remember, back in the days, it used to be a village that raises children, and you still have it, because no matter how pitney go and big, you still have some people that is gonna look out for children. You understand? Because first time, woman never used to get harm. Children never used to get harm. So people used to look out for them, for them people. But now, it's like everybody up on the same boat. Everybody up on them own. Nobody not looking out for the vulnerable, the pitney them. Because it no matter how big them go on, they're still children. And some of them, sometimes it's the way how you talk to them too, because you're not going to speak to a child, even a pitney will go on like them a bigger man. If you speak to them with respect, even though they are younger than you, you'll get a different response from them. So it needs to come back to the days when the village grow the pitney them, man. You have to look out. You still have to look out. So it's just sad that mother lose our pitney just like that. The baby mother still there. The boy turned himself in, but the child is gone. Just like that. Just like that. I may tell you, it's like doom and gloom. Doom and gloom. Every single where you turn, it's like It's just always something. Always something. But as I stated before, I'm not gonna let it get the best of me. That's for sure. I am in control over what is happening, and I am definitely going to continue to take control because you can't let this consume you. Mm-mm. Because half of these people, 90% of these people, you don't know them. You don't know them. How you feel, how you supposed to be arguing with a ghost? You can't. Too much energy. It takes too much energy, man. It takes too much energy. It takes too much energy. And I'm not doing it. I am not doing it. Me not do it. Because me not gonna lay down in my bed and I think of what's going on. When me lay down, I'm supposed to rest. Because I don't deal with stress good. So stress not make out for me. hmm Stress is definitely not made for me. hmm I mean, it's with some things. With some things, you can look at it and look through it. Don't look at it and keep it. Because when you keep it, that is when it consumes you and you want just, you keep on want to keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. No. The energy they can go somewhere else where it's needed, not where it's wanted. Because if I want it one, then you can't do without it. hmm Double tap the screen, please, and thank you. Welcome to Fiona's World. Where are you watching from? hmm But it's crazy. It's crazy, man. I was even seeing on the news again where this this she works at the pharmacy. This what you call it again? Pharmacy. Uh uh. She handled the medication. She went missing only for them find our vehicle and find our body. It's just crazy. It's too much. Too much. When I tell you it's too much, it's too much. It's too much, man. I just wanna laugh. I wanna laugh at my own joke. I wanna laugh at my own joke. Because when you can laugh at your own joke, remember, you're good enough. I don't know why you mad enough. I know mad you mad. You just be laughing and just enjoying every single moment. Because we're not gonna be here forever. And whether or not we want to hear it, we're not gonna be here forever. We're not be here forever. No, we don't know if we're gonna be here next tomorrow. No, we don't know. Next week. No, we don't know. So we just have to live in the now, live in the moment. Double tap the screen as they come on in. 22 people watching. Welcome to Fiona's World. You're free to join the conversation. Where are you watching from? We're just talking about life itself, in general, and how fragile life is, and not taking anything for granted. Hey, Sir Oliver, welcome to the live. I realize that you call me special on your thing, but that's all right. Because we favor, we are one sister. Yes, me I laugh off of you up on your page. Because I saw you call me Special K. I guess the pink fool you. Or the purple. Yeah, man. So I not make yes. Me laugh off of you, you laugh off of yourself. I am not making um YouTube space YouTube space consume me. Because I'm not good consuming that. I'm not doing it. I am not doing it. I'm gonna pay for Netflix on a monthly basis. So me just I go Netflix and fill and chill more while. Wait, thank you, Lord, for another day of life. Love from California. Yes, Janelle, exactly. Because we don't know what tomorrow holds. So we just have to, because we don't get do over, you know. We don't get do over. We don't get do over. So we just have to make it right one time and done. Mm-mm. Because every day is a new day. Every single day is a new day. So we just have to make the best of it. Cause too much things are going. Too much things going on. So we just have to be happy with the situation and know say you do you. And at the end of the day, when you lay down, end of the day or end of the night, whichever time we lie down, we know say nobody determine how we're feeling when we're lying down. Yeah, man. Double tap the screen as you're coming in. 22 people watching. Where are you watching from? For real. Of course. So, World Cup is almost here. We're all over the place, you know, it's just a little reasoning. Double tap the screen, please, and thank you. 28 people watching. Which team are you rooting for the World Cup? My team is Argentina. What team is your team? Hey, walk and talk. Welcome to the live, Mama. Hey, Fiona, watching while journeying home from work. Exactly, London Bridge. Okay. Mm-hmm. Double tap the screen, please, and thank you. No, do do good. Hi. No, 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 Oliver. Don't spread out the do. At one word, do good. No spread it out. She no spread out like umbrella. Is one word. Do good. Double tap the screen, please, and thank you. One word, do good. Oh God. Do exactly. You see it? You're all about do good. It's do good always. Well, everyone, Papa Oliver, call and see your Mama Fifi. Well, everyone, Papa. Yes, for real. Mm-hmm. Nobody make we use it on topic here now, you know. Yeah, man. So Oliver, you not carrying nobody, you not carrying nobody on the football World Cup. Thank you. Thank you. As some know say you're unruly, but you're obedient, you know. But it's all good. I know I'm well. Ate it over here. Special, I love you. What are you talking about? Yeah, I'm a girl, you know. What are you talking about, mama? Oliver say you know watch football. You only know if you beat people? No, cause I still can't believe 4 years. No, cause I still can't believe 4 years passed already. I know, right? That is to show you. That is to show you, Sir Oliver. Time now wait for nobody. Time now wait for nobody. Time now wait for nobody. That is why you can't make people stress you out and evil people you make stay far. And you mud out too for mud out when you're ready. Cause some people come like a thorn in your sight. That is life, you know? That is life. Cause you know you have some people who live their life already and they all and they miserable and be evilness and you will just live your life, they want to stress you out. So you just have to do what you have to do. You have to do the do. You understand? You can't make people live them life already stress you out, you know. You have to turn up strong. I know, so you run your own race. Because that is life. That is life. Because you have some people are walking dead, you know. Wow, when I tell you, say, walking unalive. Walking unalive. Yeah, man. Real, man. Them come on this earth. Them come on this earth. Miserable and evilous. Just to become a thorn in your side. You have them people that walk the earth. And them take long, you know. And then you have some good people where them just gone so. And then the evilest one, them just dip on this earth like a thorn in your side. Yeah, man. But you know, as we know, nothing lasts forever. Nothing lasts forever. So we just have it bob and weave as well. People would have say and just go and do they do. Because I just a lifestyle. Especially I don't believe that. But guess what? Whoever is it that they ain't important. But we're not even going to answer. So I don't believe that. But guess what? Listen, we're not gonna leave me special alone, you know, because special I'm a dear one, you know. I'm a dear one. And a loyal to me say. But they suffer on that bed in the end. Exactly do good. And you know, so somebody did say to me, say, when somebody are dead, and me I go end up, I go give them water, and me tell them say a lie. If I the water, them are wait pan. If I the water, them are go wait pan to be alive. And this God I go send me. Cause me now be the last one to give them water. Nah do it. Me not do it. God, me and God have to go deal with that when the day they come. Me not doing it. I'm not doing it. You can't imagine you give them the water to live longer for contaminate you more. No man. Me not do it. Somebody else have to do it. You contribute to your torment. Not doing it. Not do it. But let's move on from that. We're not on it. We're not on it special. You know? But life is just for living, yeah. Love who love you. Respect who respect you. Because respect goes both ways. And you can't pour into an empty cup. That's what I believe in. Whatever energy where you give me or respect where you give me are the same thing me give you. Because it's supposed to be a balance. Yeah, man, it's supposed to be a balance. Sometimes in life, you know, like I follow this guy, and like the guy say, in life is like it's like you keep pouring, or you keep showing up for an individual. You keep showing up for an individual, and you keep showing up for them, and you keep showing up for them. And the moment that you stop showing up, they say, but Missy say you never call, and Missy say you never text. You realize that, but you never realized that I needed you also, but I was the one who kept doing it. So I pull back, and when we pull back, then you realize. And up until now, it all fly over your head. So you were supposed to be doing your part too. But you weren't doing it. You get so comfortable. They get so comfortable with you always being there. And when you pull back, then they realize, oh, God bless no man curse. Exactly, for true. And that is life, you know. Life not supposed to be that way. Life not supposed to be that way. Energy is supposed to be what? Reciprocated. 23 people watching the live. Double tap the screen, please, and thank you. Hello, Fiona. I've been just listening. Hello, Fiona. I have been just listening to Knife Ninja. He's saying, okay, Monica. All right, my dear. Well, you know what? They will have to deal with that, because they will have to deal with that. And as I stated before, the to and from and the he say, she say, me say, I am not getting in the middle of that. That is not my fight to fight. I fight what I have control over or what affects me personally. Yeah, but thanks for that info, though. Thanks for that info. They must know who is telling the truth, who is telling the lie. That has nothing to do with me. I'm just talking about everyday life, because we get so consumed. We get so we get so consumed in other people's life or business. Like what sometimes the saying say, you watch people business and you're gonna spoil. So basically you have control over what you do or what you say or what you watch or what you listen to. And that's exactly what I'm doing at this point. Because life, yes, Monica, life is too fragile, and I nah make nobody rent no space in my brain for free. Nah, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it because all some things does is stress you out, and stress are the number one analyzer on this earth, and you're stressed over stuff that don't concern you. Because you ever look on some problems more time where you feel like it's a big issue, and when you put it on the table and you say, but wait, look when me lose sleep over and as something that it could have easily well talked over. So I don't bother. I don't bother at all. Double tap the screen, please, and thank you. Welcome to Fiona as well. Yeah, man. So life, too much things going on, as I said, too much things going on. Too much things going on in Jamaica, too much things going on in England with the whole heap of stabbing up every minute, stab up a teenagers is like a trend. Hi, Yukubo. Welcome to the live, my dear. Welcome to Fiona as well. Double tap the screen as they come on in. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. And always remember to watch the video to the end and always like the video and comment. Happening all over the world. Happening all over the world, Oliver. England, everywhere. It's just crazy. The world gone crazy. When I tell you gone crazy, it gone crazy. And if you make all of this consume you, you're like a zombie. You're like a zombie. All over the world. All over the world. You're like a zombie. That is why sometimes we need, sometimes I hear some people say, Netflix and chill. Netflix and chill. It is good because let me tell you something. I was up until about after 2 this morning. And the time went by so quickly because I enjoyed the series and I'm on another one. Yes. I'm on the underground. I can't hear nothing because of the noise, but still here. All right, walk on that. No problem, Mama. It's terrible over England at the moment. Yes, I've seen it, Monica. I've seen the stabbing. It's like, and then as parent, as parent, and especially when you have younger kids, because the adult, you worry about the adult, but the children, them in school, them are come from school, you don't know if nobody are gonna jump them. You don't know, you just don't know. I was seeing over by I think a Bronx Monday, where you can imagine you're on the bus. You're on the bus traveling. World gone mad, Chris. You're on the bus traveling, and somebody's on their phone. And some altercation happen. Apparently, me at the person I talk loud on them phone. Some altercation happen. An argument start, a man pie. Because the man talk too loud. The man dead. 40-year old. The man dead. Could have dead left a wife and children or whatever. Just because you talk loud on the phone. Too much things happening, man. Too much. Too much. Sometimes you hear people say, I always hear my daughter, more than me hear my daughter say she deactivate her Instagram account or YouTube account her Facebook account because she said, Mommy, if you follow this thing, more I'll move see her forward. I'm send it to her. I said, oh, you don't respond. She said, Mommy, I deactivate it because you have to do that. You have to take a breather at times because it's too much. Too much. The world gone mad. Be a mad people. So if you're not going away, you turn on your yard. Even though you can't drop in your bathroom. Double tap the screen, please, and thank you. Welcome to Fiona's World. The like haven't moved in the longest while. It has been stuck at 12 for a minute now. Double tap the screen, please, and thank you. Gone crazy, man. Gone crazy. Everywhere you turn, everywhere you turn. And this summer, when the summer come, I worry when the summer come. Because if it's not accident, it's always shooting happening at the barbecues and it's I see them. Monica, I don't watch the news. I don't watch the news. It have to definitely like come across for me to see it. Because it's too stressing, man. It's too doom and gloom. Very stressful. And at times you don't even realize that it's affecting you. Hi, Sophie. How are you doing, my dear? I haven't seen you in a minute, even though I haven't been on live for a minute. How was your day today? How are you and the family? It's crazy, man. Crazy. Every day is it's just crazy. It's really crazy. But what to do? Back home, my son attended a prep school that was 2 steps away from my house, and my sister insisted on driving him there every morning. It's exactly. Exactly. You just don't feel safe. I know it's been really busy at work. Okay, Sophie, as long as I know that you're okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's what we want to hear. As long as you're okay and you're not in the hospital, that's all I want to hear. That is why in the morning I ensure that I write on the community post so everyone can always check in at that coming like a register when they used to go to school. We say, hey, I'm up and about and I'm okay. You might have feel the aches and pains here, but yes, I am good, just tired. See there? We might have feel the ache and pain here and there, but we're still here. When I'm on social and I see anything violent, I don't even click on it. Yes, I don't watch the YouTube. My mom tells me everything that's happening. She's my news reporter. Yeah, I realize it's a social media. Yeah, yeah, Janice, it's crazy, man. And it's sad. Let me tell you, say it's sad. Let me tell you something. Because I can be I can be rough enough, but then I can be very emotional. Very emotional. And I know when something is bothering me. Because when something is bothering me, make me sleep. You think about it, you constantly think about it. And you see, when that start to happen, I know so it's time to regroup and ease back. Ease back from what is happening. Because let me tell you something, that can put you in a depressed state. Yes, it can. And you have to understand your body and you have to know your body. Know when to pull back. You have to know when to pull back. It's too much to digest. I'm late, but what's the discussion today? No, we're just talking about just people taking accountability for their actions, and some things you just have to walk away from for your peace of mind. Just life overall and how crazy the world is, just oh crazy. And then we're all over the place because I was talking about this, even the 13-year-old little girl that Our cousin baby father had stabbed her while she was in the hospital. You know, she passed. She died. And just to the whole situation of how she died, um, all of that could be avoided, because if that boy had respected the law regarding that restraining order that was against him, then he wouldn't have gone to the yard to fight the cousin. You know, it's just the world crazy. It's just crazy. It's like the devil just walking and just trying to get souls. Hey, auntie, you are going, Patricia? Missy Pooh. My day been going good enough. Very hot. It was crazy. It was scorching today. It still is on the outside. But I'm good. Thanks be to God, you know. We're amongst the land that they live in. We're all here today, you know. We're all here today. So we give thanks and we're grateful. You miss Oliver earlier, Patricia. We give thanks and we're grateful because we're here. You know, I always say, we're not in the hospital. Our motor drool and somebody have to be wiping it. So I always say in everything we give thanks. After every season, we still give thanks because we live in a season now, we are experiencing season. So we just take it as it comes and don't make nothing consume us. Not at all, especially when it's not positive. You know, you can't get enough of positivity. Yeah. So we know the positivity always wins. And it just coming like telling the lie and telling the truth. Because the lie, you never remember the lie, no, but the truth, it no matter how much years passes by, you'll see something and that memory just come back like yesterday. So I choose positivity because positivity is good for my soul and it makes me sleep good at night. So I choose peace over everything else. What was Oliver talking about? No. We were here. We're just talking about just how social media can consume your money. You just have to take a back at times. I'm responding to you, Patricia. You know, where social media, people don't know people, but it's like people live in your brain. You invite them in your home and it just adds stress to you without you realizing. So at times you just have to know when to take a back seat and say, make the storm go on, because the storm must cool down, you know. That's just basically, we just talk about everyday life. Hope life goes on well, Fiona. I am off to work. No problem, Monica. Thank you for joining the live, my dear. And I hope you have subscribed to the channel, you know. Thank you. Have yourself a blessed day at work. Make a difference today at work for someone. And I hope someone does the same for you too. You're most welcome, Monica. And guys, please remember, when you watch the videos, always leave a comment. If you're able to watch it on the phone, because almost everybody have a cell phone, watch it on the phone and leave a comment, please and thank you. Hi, Christine, say hi. Hi, Christine, welcome to the live. I hope you're fine. You're nice to me. I love you. Okay, Ashman. Okay, I love you too. That's why I step back from channels and negativity. I don't care if they call me bad mind. Well, you have to know what's best for you, you know, and you have control over this remote here. You have control over what you look at. It's not the remote control you, because the remote can't turn on itself. You choose what you look at and what consume you, because they always say music don't Music no affect people. But music do affect people, whether in the positive way or the negative way. Because the same music that you used to sing at and laugh at when you're happy, and the same music you cry when you're sad. So it does have its effect. Just like some of the videos, them so true, very true. I will consume you if you allow it to. Yeah, exactly, Patricia. And sometimes you not even realize how much it's consuming you, how much it's consuming you, because you even start to hate. And we know the hate is a powerful word. Because look at it. Remember back in the days when we used to watch the Dynasty and the Falcon Crest and the Young and the Restless, and everybody hated Stefano. Everybody hated Stefano of the role that he played, and that man only played a role. And how you know that he did the role well? A lot of people hate him, just like how they hated Sammy. Because Sammy was the terrible one in the days of our life, and everybody loved Kerry because Kerry was the soft one. But that is to show you that the things that we watch consume us without we even really realizing. Because I remember, because Sammy named the name what Erica Sweeney or something like that. And I remember she said numerous of times she would be at places and people would just come up to her and throw water on her. And just the same, them could have hurt her. But because people get so consumed in the show, they start to see that individual as that the role that they play. And know they play a damn good role when you don't like them. But that is to show you. Double tap the screen, please, and thank you. Welcome to Fiona's World. 34 people watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. At Special, okay. I do the same thing. Sometimes I just don't watch TV. I just put my TV on my scriptures channel. See there? Yesterday, Patricia, I watched some Netflix. Let me tell you something. Some new series is on Netflix now, and I'm enjoying it. I started another one last night. The negative vibration, I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it. I really can't deal with it. Double tap the screen, please, and thank you. Welcome to Fiona's World. Exactly, Special. The negative vibration is what is affecting the younger generation. And it's true because you see, a lot of them don't have the leadership skill. Right? And then the household fail them because most of them, the parents trying to make that buck, always in and out, trying to put the food on the table and keep the roof over them head, while their friends and social media is growing them. And then is what they see. Exactly what they see on social media. They hate, the fight, every minute is something. They don't have no love to give. Notice children that grow up in a IGGM. Welcome to the live, Almena. Unfortunately, social media is raising our children. Exactly, that is what I'm saying to you, Sophie. Because the parents are so busy trying to keep the roof over the head. Because remember, back in the days, one job was enough. One job was enough. Some people, everything gets so expensive now. Some people are do 2 and 3 jobs. Most of the homes them are single parent home. So you find say the parent look the food to put the food on the table, to keep the roof over the head, while social media and you're exposed to so much demonic stuff. They have chats now where the AI chats now where some young people they're talking to some big old man, some big old woman, and you think says a little boy or a little girl you're talking to. Only if you got to go and meet them. And it's some adult, and if them not do whatever them do to them analyze them. It's too crazy, man. It's too crazy. It's influence. influencers raising the youth over UK. I know, special. I see it. I see it. Yes, it is. And the parents, Patricia said, yes, it is. And the parents aren't parenting them anymore. They rather be their children's friends than because they're exactly. So true. Celebrities, the music are grooming them to be in gangs. Exactly. And the list goes on. Yes, Chris, that is the scary part. Because over by Long Island, you have the roadblock thing. Because I have nieces and nephews here, like 13, 12, 10. Yeah. And this little boy, he met somebody, because them have the roadblock, the thing that they play the game and they connect to it, and the little boy come out, leave. Same I gonna meet some same year old, some 12-year-old, whatever. And the little boy not show up. We don't know where the little boy there when them check the account. It was one grown ass man. The parents nowadays don't have exactly. The parents them now not say. Because the kids them are so protected. You can't talk to them certain way. They, you can't talk to them as a parent. That's not protection. They have too much say. And that is why when they took the belt out of the school and they took the Bible out of the school and no, it was a doom and gloom session. That was the beginning of the end. That was the beginning of the end, No, back in the days, parents used to scold children. Now our children are scold parent. Yes. The police will lock you up if you talk to your child in a certain way. Listen, I remember one of them time I went over my sister and my niece said, Auntie, if you talk to me too loud, I'll call a cop on you. Oh my God, I laugh. I'm sure, Kristen. When you see the so-called entertainers and athletes spending half their lives in jail, exactly, Chris. That's so true. It's crazy and it's sad. And I'm happy, even though I have nieces, young nieces and nephews. Double tap the screen as you come on in, please, and thank you. Welcome to Fiona's World. Even though I have young nieces and nephews, I am happy that my child is an adult. Even though I worry for her, I know that she's okay. Her husband will protect her. But to see the teen, them and what they're exposed to now, it's very alarming. Walk and talk say, special say, so true, Mama Chris. Walk and talk, sadly, social media is good and bad. It's the parent that you have to monitor how children and young are using it. That's true, walk and talk, but as I had stated before, remember, you have the parents them trying to keep the roof over the head, the food on the table. So most of the time, basically the children them growing each other, which sometimes the parents them now have no control because most of the home them are single parent homes. And you will say you have parental whatever on the phone, and you will say you set it a certain way. You think so when them gone to school, them not gonna be exposed to certain things. So sometimes the parents them can't be blamed, The parents them can't be blamed. Patricia said, Fiona, my daughter is 46 and my grandson is 27. My oldest granddaughter is 26 and my youngest granddaughter is 21. And I'm all their biggest follower on all their pages. I'm always peeping. Exactly. You have to, Patricia. You have to. Anything them sign up on, you have to see what's going on. Special say, but walk and talk as a parent. Let me say, walk and talk as a parent. Let me ask you something. I guess that is what our children need phones to make sure they are safe, right? Exactly. because you want to be able to call your children, able to call your children if you see, especially if they take the bus, you want to be able to be in contact with them. Sadly, social media is good and bad. Oh, I read that one already. But yes, you can monitor it, but at school you have no control over child computer use. That's exactly what I'm saying, special. You can contain them when they're home, but when they're exposed to the mass, you can't control that because they're not in your surrounding 24/7. And that is why, as parents, let me tell you something. My daughter, oh my God, she has been a model child from she was born. Me glad me never have to go school for nothing or nothing because she always them calm one where she's always a leader because she knows her mother is a leader. So I've never been worried of her when she was in primary school, high school, college, because I know she knew what she wanted and she stood her ground. She never followed the crowd, none at all. No kids fighting teachers. Exactly, Janice. My cousin went on Snapchat and nearly unalive herself because of what she saw at school. Lord Jesus. Crazy. Oh, boy. And sometimes the kids, they wanna feel like they fit into places. And then there's where the peer pressure comes in. I love you, Sissy. I'll call you when we finish here. All right, Sissy, yeah. There's where the peer pressure comes in, and she does not have a mobile. Of course, me not wrong, Patricia. I love how Patricia deal with things. Patricia must always be in the loop. So if you say, I remember when my nephew was small, and because both parents didn't take the time to deal with, they both always gave him phone or tablet and expose him to the negative aspect of social media. See them, same thing I was saying. So it just, when you get a little dog and you feed the dog and you make sure in bed, all right, and so forth. A lot of these kids grow like these because the parent them they're busy doing other stuff. Some for the betterment of the child or the children, but some just feel like them give them every gadget them want, and at that go to pity them. All of them are sleeping upon them. No little, when we are pitting, we are go up and we go run up and down and we go do that. Every minute I say you set them. Phone. Can't grow so. Can't grow so. Youths are growing, especially I say youth are growing with and grooming them. Wow, children are learning things from friends. Exactly. hmm It's just like when you look, sometimes some of these kids that wear certain uniform to school, not uniform, clothes rather. And as a parent, you listen. Some things I never forget. I remember when my daughter was going high school, and I said to her, I said, "Let me tell you something. You see, as long as you see that socks mark upon your foot, remember, you will always be the child. And as long as I'm paying the bills, you will always be the child. Not until you're upon your own and you pay your bills, then you're an adult." So anything, as I said, she have always been a good child. Anything when me provide, that is what you're gonna eat, that is what you're gonna wear. Sometimes you're there on the road and you see some of these children, the clothes of them have on, the eyelash them are back down there, so the clothes them short, oh, six to more, and his parents buy them, and the dearest a bag them, and when you look the bag them, not be nothing. It's just for sure. That don't make no sense. You can't be a pity them friend. No way at all. The girls are not girls no more. The girls are with girls. They don't want to be girls. Girls are woman, girls are butch, all of them stuff. Special case, so true. But where there's will, there's always way. When any of mine go out of town, I track their location on my phone. And Fifi, I never had problem out of mine in school either. Exactly. See that? Yeah. Have to be grateful. We have to be grateful. And the boys are not little boys because they're exposed to so much stuff. Jenny said, just bought my 10-year-old daughter a phone for her graduation present. She will be in middle school. See there? See there? That is the time when they need it. Because I think my daughter got her first phone when she went to high school. And my daughter started taking the bus when she started. And listen, that was one of the hardest things for me to do. Have her take the bus because our father used to carry her to and from school, or the bus, the private bus company used to pick her up to and from school. And she said, but mommy, I want to experience the outer world. She want, kind of go sheltered. And let me tell you something. You know, as a mother, you fret. But she was all right. Sophia said, my nephew parents didn't even know he created a Facebook and Instagram account until I notified them. See there? Oh my God. Wow. And when your children come out, same Patricia, I do the same. You have to listen. Patricia and ramping up. That is what I love with Patricia. She don't me. You always depend on it here, Patricia. Walk and talk say. Socks mark. Yes. I say, let me tell you something. As long as the socks mark the foot down your so down on your ankle, you are not woman. No. Mm-mm. Walk and talk say, I think children should have their phone at school. It's catch 2022. SK school should be school. But on the other hand, I want children to be safe while they are out of my eyesight. That's true. That's true. Walk and talk. Exactly. Mama Johnny, she covered. Very true. That's why we can't blame parents. Fiona, I'm having a house visit for 1 hour. No problem. Okay, Grandma. Okay, GGM. No problem. Because they knew if I had to come for foolishness, they knew I wasn't coming with a smile. Let me listen. Me know them Freda, I know Patricia, and it's good. Nothing is wrong with that. At least you're being the grandparent. It's a catch-22. I was appalled when I came to this country at the way these kids dress are in school. Chris, it was, remember one winter, me had to take a picture and say, go give me that. And the girl have one short piece of skirt in one boot, and you can't know, say, call a bite her, Me say, for what? No social media for my child. Exactly, Janice. You have to go. You see, if you don't grow your children, somebody else is going to grow them, And you rather them hate you. You rather them not like you. To instill certain things in them. Because as a parent, we're not leading them the wrong way. Because we know what is out there. And as what the African proverb say, what an elder sees sitting down. A young person already go up on the pinnacle of the hill. You can't see it. Because we see things before it happens. Because we have been there and we have done that. And if we've never been there and done that, we have seen people experience the same thing. So we live and we learn. And we just build ourselves accordingly. Once the children are home, all devices should be taken away. And it's family time. That's so to work on that. My kids are all sheltered kids. Listen, Janice, you have to, It's either you grow them or society grow them. It's either you grow them or society grow them. And you don't want society grow them because of gangs, prostitution, yes. Because as young as some of them is, let me tell you something, some things going on. So it's good when you groom your children and you know you pick them. So if somebody come to you and say, say Joseph, me see Joseph, down a Jamaica Avenue, say as somebody look like Joseph and a Joseph. You can't swear for your pitney because say there's certain things that Joseph is not gonna do. And certain place Joseph now go. So it's good when you know your children them special. So let me tell you something. When I was in high school and in my uniform, I didn't know right or raise right. I had big grown men looking me, even my uncle's friends. Lord Jesus. Why special? Mm-mm. Wow. And look at it too. Remember back home in Jamaica, there are certain hours that you have to be out of your uniform. 6 o'clock couldn't catch you on the road in your uniform and somebody are going to report you. If you get caught, you get called up at school. But Fiona, I remember some time back that they wanted to implement uniform in public high schools, and the number of protesters that came out was ridiculous. That is to show you. It's so funny. Sophie, and you realize what happened? Realize what's happening in the States or wherever? Notice the public high school them in a New York, in a US. The one them are owned by the government or the picking them look. Notice the private one them, the prestige one them. They wear uniform and you can identify them. And they're well groomed and clean. Yes? You can pick them out. But the one them with the government own, those are the kids where you see look the worst. You see where the importance lie for them? In a clothes, not a uniform, because with the uniform you could easily identify them. But them want fit in because a man and woman. Wow. The things that these people embrace. Same, I protect my children. Exactly special. Walk on that. These parents don't know what old time family is. No, they don't. They don't. And some of them know, you know. Some of them know because you have some parents, especially people who migrate, not specifically saying Jamaican, because it's one Caribbean. So you find that Caribbean people have so much similarity traits. We experience the same thing a different way, but it falls back to the same thing because somewhere along the line, I can relate to somebody where experience something at Barbados, somebody where experience something at St. Kitts, whatever, because it's one Caribbean. The name might have sound different, but it's practically the same teaching. And if you have that grounded foundation, that fundamental teaching of how you're supposed to behave and act, and if you migrate to a foreign country and you instill that in you instill that in your household, don't you think that it's gonna stick in the household of foreign? Answer that question. Sophie says, someone, same for me. My parents were shocked that no uniforms were required when I first moved here. Crazy. Family time. These parents don't check books, bags, ask them how their day was in school or anything. They make their kids believe that the streets are their best friend. Exactly. Janice said, I want to never go back to the Virgin Islands before the reach. I want to never go back to the Virgin Islands before reach their teeth. Oh, the stays too fast for my kids. I had a good upbringing back home. Nothing like the Caribbean. Nothing like the Caribbean, Janice. Nothing like the Caribbean. Nothing like the Caribbean. And my daughter said, Mommy, America is just good to visit. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. She said, Mommy, I would never live here. Mm-mm. I would never live here. And she was adamant. Yeah. No uniform for middle school, and I hate that. But it's so funny. In over by Long Island, they wear the polo top with the crest of the uniform. Certain places is a must. That is why, I don't know why, there is something about over Long Island and how, even though the tax is extremely high over there, I kind of love the setting over by Long Island. There is just something different than Long Island and Queens and Brooklyn and Bronx. There is something different. The whole atmosphere is different. The teaching and the kids, them, it's a opposite. It's like calmness and hurricane. Chris said, I attended a Catholic school and we went even, we couldn't even eat on the road in our uniform. See there? And the uniform have to be certain length. If they can just implement the uniforms for public school, it would possibly stop a lot of bullying. That's true, Sophie, but let me tell you something. This is certain system. Double tap the screen, please, and thank you. 38 people watching. Welcome to Fiona as well. You're free to join the conversation. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. Sophie, I think sometimes the system that is implemented here in the US depends on where you're from. It was implemented for the kids them to fail, to just fall in the crack for a year, say, oh, and the neighborhood them come from, man. Them are going to fail. So them set up the jailhouse and know say at a certain time you're going to go in at the gang and then the police are going to arrest you and you're going to get locked up and all the system set for certain neighborhood, certain borough for the children to fail. And you get caught up in the gangs and the illicit stuff them, and then the jailhouse waiting on you, and then the cycles just continue. Because from you go from when you're young, remember, no care what them say rehabilitation, Remember when you come out, it's hard for you to get a job. So you gotta keep going back to the common place, the familiar places, and you gotta just end up be a jailbird. You keep going and you keep going, and you just keep going there. And it's a never-ending cycle. Janice, I meant to say, oh, you want to move back home? Okay, that's all right. Exactly. Because if I was supposed to have a child now, even though I know that's not possible, if I was supposed to have a child now, you think I would want my child to be grown here? No, not at all. Why you think you have a lot of, when the kids them reach certain age here, them send them go to Jamaica. And them send them go to school. And then if anything, when college time, even after college, they make them come back up. You think just because the teaching is much better? No. It's just to learn the fundamental principle of a life where you're going to transform into it a billion. Because in no tech, boy, if you raise pitney up here, so when the law is on the pitney them side, in no tech, boy. Remember me tell you, Patricia said, all my grandkids wore uniform until they got in high school where they just grew out of their regular clothes fast because for 5 days a week, they wore uniform. That's how far me there. I'm still gonna read them, yeah. Christopher. Hi, Christopher. How are you, my dear? Sister, big up. I'm just at work, but just stop by for a minute. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Bev. How you doing today, my dear? Oh, my God. I hope you're not feeling too bad. I know it's been a minute. It's been a minute. Do good. So one Bev, really happy to see her for real. Happy to see you, Bev. And if I had a number for you, I would have called you because even before Baywan told us that he spoke to you, I kept talking about you. Say, I know the last time you spoke, you said you weren't feeling well, and I just felt it in my heart that, something is going on, because I don't see you come on the community post, I don't see you come in the chats, and I say, something is wrong. So we had just kept, praying. But I'm happy that you're here today. Especially I say, God bless you and cover you. Kindly like up the live, please, and thank you. Yeah, we missed her. We missed her, Chris, for real. When my grandkids were in public schools, and it was a requirement. Okay. The system is what's failing the youth. I said that earlier. It's not the parents. I'm still, oh, wow. Well, I hope whatever medication that they're giving you, it's helping. Hi, boy. Tell you. Oh, I can't believe it. You say the same thing we just talk about life. We just talk about life and say you just have to enjoy life, because Sophie said, I understand that is what has caused my nephew involvement with gangs, and he's not even 18 yet. So many arrests. All I can do is pray for him. That's the same thing I was saying, Sophie. That's the same thing, because let me tell you something. When you drive and you see any, say, how you doing, sweetie? Happy Thursday. I hope you had a wonderful day. See that not even 18 yet and so much arrest. When all of that is happening, where does that leave him in the system? And when you drive and you pass certain communities, and remember, when you have certain projects, then you have a precinct. You have a precinct right beside the project. So they just give them enough to keep them at bay and just have them as dogs. And then as something you see them reach over there. Because they set the system, They set the system for black people to fail. And some of the black people, some of our people fall for the trap. And they keep falling over and over again. Because nobody want to step out. They just keep them in this little box, and they get up every day and then feel like them get up and them come out and them do it on the corner, and them feel like the only way to gain something is to be doing something illegal on the corner. And then they just become a jailbird. At 18, him not reach nowhere yet. Still have breast milk on the mouth. Wow. I tell you, these gangs is taking away our kids. Fifi, by it all starts at home with the parents. I was a single parent myself. All my 3 kids graduated, and all of my oldest children graduated. So all single mothers don't slack. That's true, Patricia. And I know, listen, me know so you don't slack up none at all. You on top of things. And it's no excuse, even when you're a single parent and trying to provide for the kids, them, you have to find time. Because one thing I know, people find time to do things. Find time out of time with them now. People find time. So when sometimes some people say, no, I'm not time, I'm here to do this, I'm here to do that. No. You have to set boundaries and find time to do what is important and what affects you. Because if you not grow the people them, then the system is readily available to grow the people them for you. They are, yes. Look on the incident with a young man. Where the white one get 10 years and the one little young one I get 35 years. Because he's black. Practically the same crime. So we always have to fight. Our fight is like 10 times more than the others. And we fail to realize them set the system for we fail. And we keep on and falling at the same trap. Not learning. It's helping. Good, good, Bev. Not luck. Um, Auntie Bev is still in the hospital. She's still in the hospital. Exactly. Especially I say, exactly. Not all single mothers slack in the system. That's true. Hi, Ruth. Blessings, blessings. Welcome to the live. Welcome to Fiona's World. And please remember, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. Road to 2K. And always remember to watch the videos to the end. And always leave a comment. I realize I haven't seen a lot of my people leaving any comments under the videos. Not sure if you haven't gotten a chance to watch the videos yet. Children get groomed. Ruth said, blessings, my sister. God bless. God bless you too, Ruth. Yes, children do get groomed. Special. They do. From a younger age. It is set for us to fall, but only we can free ourselves. It's all in the mindset. Exactly, Nisi. That's what I keep saying. Because the trap will set, you know. And you know that this trap is there for you, you know. And you are telling me, say, you come up. It's just like you have. Because I know this guy. He was born in the project, right? He was born in the project. And this guy has good job. Because he's also a carpenter too. Has good job. He was born in the project from a single parent. His mother passed. Him start have children, get children. Him and him woman then at the same house where him grew up in. And it's not a saying that he couldn't afford to get something out of the project. But them him just choose to stay right there because it's comfort for them. You can imagine you're surrounded by so much negativity and you want to grow. You want your children them exposed to that. Every come you come out, you see people over there bend over like zombie. If them touch the ground, them neck broke. And you don't want you don't want something different? That's crazy, man. That is ridiculous. But because they want the comfort, they want the comfort. This is how far I am. Ruth said, I'm so sorry to say it. It's not the system that fails us. We can let ourselves Black Lives Matter, not just for Black people. That is the Jamaican way, godless and lawless. You are right. You are so right, Ruth. You are so right. Because the system is there, you know. Because what them set the system, but you as an individual have to know, say, hey, I am not going to fall for that system. Just like you're born and growing in the ghetto. You're born and growing in the ghetto. And when you start to have children, you say, hey, you know, I don't want my children to experience what I saw coming up. And you try to step out of that. That is what you call growth. But some people sit down. They love the mediocre thing. They love the comfort. And the hardest thing to do is to step out of that comfort zone. But you know, when you step out, you were like, whoa, but it was so easy. But the first step is always the hardest one. And it's possible. Changes is inevitable. So it's good to change and don't get caught up in the system. Because the system never meant for nothing good, you know. The system wasn't meant for nothing good at all. Patricia said, my oldest daughter got in trouble with the law before. I didn't bail her out. I may have cried a little, but I had also warned her how it would be if it happened. That taught her a lesson. Sometimes you have to show them tough love, Patricia. And I love the parent that you are because you were good to your children and you're still good to your grandchildren them. You're Celine. I was a lawyer. I was a lawyer, judge, and a maker for my two girls years back, living in a board yard, no man could say good morning to them. Exactly. Do not follow any friends and go to see any relatives of theirs or relatives of relative or they are go to supermarket. Exactly. You have to tell them. And as I said, as I was saying, the surrounding, as long as you instill certain things in your children, and because I always say, parents supposed to be their children's first role model. Yeah. No boy and a girl not supposed to be out the road and them are your children role model. No, that means you fail as a parent because you're supposed to live an exemplary life for your children. The same life where you live before you start a pitting, you can't continue on the same trajectory. You can't. You have to do things different. And you can't keep doing the same thing and get a different result. What? Don't bring. Oh wow. Sorry, Auntie B, my prayers with you. You return, and thank God that none of my grandkids has been in trouble. And I just got my first great grand. Oh, at 64. And their mother is 26 and she works and takes care of her daughter very well. See there? Fifi, it's not where you come from, it's where you're going. And to change your own destiny in life. Exactly. Well, Everton, it's not just it don't have anything to do with race. It's people all over. It's not just black people. It's not just black people. Because most of the people that were upon certain welfare is white people. It has nothing to do with race. We're just talking about life overall. Hi, Dennis. Hey, Missy K, how are you, my dear? It's not about culture. Exactly, Sophie. Everyone have uh, everyone have the ability to rise above the system expectations of us, but some love easy life too much and free mentality and get rich without work. That is what is causing the whole chaos. Hey, Sissy. Hey, Sissy just got home. All right, Mama. All right, Michi. Handle your business, Mama. Children live what they learn. Um, um, Everton. Yes, children live what they learn. But in the same instant, sometimes whatever they're taught are not positive. So that is why, as parents, we have to ensure that we set an example for our children and we make them know right from wrong. So nobody a road can lead them astray. Because if them have a strong foundation at home, there's no way where peer pressure will take them. Hi, Tashika. Welcome to the live, sweetie. Remember to double tap the screen as you come on in. How are you doing? Where are you watching from, Tashika? And Fifi, I'm not even going to lie. My daughter and all my grandkids still live at home with me. I told them whenever they are ready to move out, I'll be there for them. Exactly. And then you see, Patricia, I love that too, because if you have the space, it's fine. So she's working, she's able. With that now, it's like you're giving her, oh, hey, touch, hey, Mama, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live, sweetie. Thank you. And with that now, Patricia, you having her still living there, you're helping her out, that way she's able to save. She's able to save. And you know that feeling? Probably when she moving out, is her own a home she's going to. Because I believe if you're able to give people a start, It's always good. It's always good. Because me not believe in you have a space where you're able to help to build yourself and you run go look somewhere for rent and then you can't pay your rent. It don't make no sense. So you're doing great, Patricia, and kudos to you, Mama. Keep being a good mom, keep being a great grandmother, and also a great grandmother now. But right now, I'm not rushing any of them until they feel they're ready and can handle things on their own. Exactly, that's how it's supposed to be. That is how it's supposed to be, Patricia. Hi, Colin. Welcome to the live. Where are you watching from? That's how it's supposed to be, you know. Also, on social media, a lot of posts are not. Oh, Sophie said, also on social media, a lot of posts are not how those individuals live. Exactly, those individuals live in real life. So false narrative gets created and children are drawn into it, not realizing it's just a false persona. Exactly. Listen, I saw this social media influencer. Now let me tell you something. And every minute you see the girl, I think she was, what did I saw it on? What is social media? And she would rent the hotel them and she take the picture them and she go rent the clothes them and she, when you take a stock and look where she live. Some of them come out and they not even have bed for sleep on. That is why growing up me always hear them say, no grudge nobody for what them have because you don't know what they have done to achieve it. And if night should have turned to day, Lord Jesus, God help us. I always believe in live within your means and not check your basket where your hand can't reach it. Simplicity for me. Simplicity for me. No way. How do we have so many single mothers? As a single mother of 5, one with disability, Black women are happy going to church and leave children hungry and without love. The problem is with us. All right, Ruth. Well, I don't know because it seems like because all right, it, whatever you're speaking from experience. So I can't hit you for that because people share things according to their experience, and your experience is not my experience. So I can't generalize with what you're saying. But bear in mind, I'm not downplaying what you're saying. You know your truth, you see your truth. All of us experience our own truth. So that's your opinion, and I applaud you for it. But I can't agree with you on that because I've not experienced whatever you're making with that statement. Because for what I've seen is that it's not a race thing. It it affects everyone. White, black, Chinese, Japanese. It affects everybody. But for the single mother, that is another topic by itself because I can't understand for the love of God, especially in this day and age, why we're having so many single mothers. You'll hear a mother have 6 children, no father to be found. How is that? How is that? And sometimes 4 different fathers, 5 different fathers. You're telling me that if we keep going to the same road, we're going to keep getting the same result. Because if we don't change how we deal with things, then we just keep going around in circles and come right back. We start this one with any so. It doesn't matter how we take it. Because we're not applying certain things and how we approach certain things, we get a different result. If that makes sense. But we can only as human being, we can only speak for ourselves and how we deal with stuff. Because best believe, if I was a mother of 3 or 4 children and it never work out with one man, giving me 2, and me try another man, and me get pregnant again and it don't work out, me not have a 4th one, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. But to each his own. Sometimes, we think that that person comes with different qualities because we see what we want to see. We see what we want to see as human. And sometimes we see the truth now we're facing and we are up, so we want to change the man or change the woman, And that is who they are. And sometimes you just have to call a spade a spade. If it's not working, it's not working. And sometimes it's better to be single. It's better to be single and go your picnic by yourself. More than you have a man and the man not be a man. Or every minute you have, you just, the kids them keep adding up and then different fathers. That can't right. No, that can't right. But who am I to say? And as I say again, sometimes some women, some men come with a sweet mouth and then after the baby come, then you start to them true color, which their true colors was there from the get go, but because you were blinded by love, you failed to see it. But the whole system, and I don't know, and all when you're gone, if we as black people, because I can only talk about black people, because I'm black, if we don't change the situation, it just gonna get worse. Because remember, this happened before we born, and it gonna be worse to the one that is coming. Because too much things going on. Too much things. The other day, me see one guy getting a mail. We don't know where this guy come from. Some new the election fair come up. He's a black guy. Honestly, them say his dad was murdered. His dad was murdered in some pie violence, and you must read up on him. But a lot of times you see some of these black men come to the forefront, and they're supposed to represent us as black people. And then you vote for them, and when you vote for them, then you don't see them. So I'm very cautious in where I put my vote. Because if rather me not put it, and if me get a dog or a junker, me get a dog or a junker. But the puss, we say he's gonna represent you, and when the puss come in a power, then the puss become the dog and the junker. Me feel bad because me say me vote for you. And when me look, the vote me vote for you, you never come represent nobody. Because as a representative, your people them supposed to know you. The community is supposed to know you. Johnny said, real talk, Fifi. Johnny, we also have to love ourselves, to know our value. Exactly, Janice. You have to, because you can't find love in somebody else if you don't have the love, And that is what a lot of women. Oh, my body gets so hot, like hot flashes are kicking, and the AC is on, Oh my God, I feel chilly just now, and then this warm feeling come over. We as women, I think my body I get worked up. We as women have to learn to protect our vaginas and our reproductive system. We have to be smart, because as single parents, it's extremely hard to cope with everyday stress plus the needs of your children. Exactly. So true, Tashika. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. And a lot of women, sometimes we feel as if we have to have a man in our lives for us to feel complete. And no man not supposed to complete you. You're supposed to be completed all by yourself, and then a man just add to it. Because that is how sometimes the using come in. Because when you make a man be the front and the center of your happiness, that man can ruin you. Mm-hmm. You never realize that your cousin they are special, me know you do something still. Exact for real. You have to. For true, Chris. Acho. You have to. You have to. You can't make somebody complete you. The same person where you want complete you, them are gonna ruin you. Because them are your weakness. But life lesson, self-love is very, yes, a man adds to you, not complete you. See the Janice? Exactly. And you see, that is why, in life, sometimes you see some people, I'm minding, that's all right. That's all right, special. That's why you see some people keep making the same mistake, because they're searching for love in the wrong place. And they must search for love and them not love themselves. So every little smile, them see them think of love because them don't know love. They don't. And then they just keep on, just keep on going. We have to instill this in our kids' life. Exactly. Have to. You have to. You have to, Janice, because parent have to be parent, Parent have to be parent because you never stop being a parent. And even though my daughter adult and married woman, she will always be my baby girl. Because there is always room for some encouragement. Good parent that is. Cause you have some woman, you have some, you have some mother, Just come like when you have puss pick me, you just pick them out and that's it, They're not mothers. They're not nurturing. Mothers supposed to be nurturing. Very nurturing. All become. Stedward says, taking the Bible out of school is taking the Bible out of school is good thing. Okay, Stedwards. Okay, if you say so, but I beg to differ. I beg to differ. I beg to differ to that. But if that's your take, that's my opposite take. Because in everything there's a head. And that was the worst mistake. Hi sis, so I going to sim. That was the worst mistake, I think, when they took the Bible out of the school. Yes. Yes. You take out the Bible, you take out the Bible and you welcome in the devil. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. Because when I remember when I was going to school, primary school, we said prayer, we have general devotion, we said prayer for lunchtime, we said prayer for going home time. I know, Janice, I know you wouldn't agree with that. Of course, I can't agree with that. But as I said, I don't know why he said that, but I'm not gonna down on that person for that. That's their opinion. We all have a right to our opinion. But my take is exactly, Chris. That's where the devil came in when they took the Bible out of school and devotion. I may realize special. That is why I didn't even read it out. But everybody have their own comment. Everybody have their own opinion. I'm not here to judge anybody on their opinion. It's an open platform. So his belief might not be our belief. So him just hold on to what he wants to believe, because you have some people that are atheists, are atheists that don't believe in God. So who am I to say, I know, who am I to say? But I was brought up in church. Me know said there's a supreme being. We never just come so, and we not get up every day going through life like this. It was already written before we born. It was already written before we born. So we're just basically going, we're basically just a follow the script that was written for us on this earth. Yeah. How did we come? Double tap the screen as you're coming in. Welcome to Fiona as well. You're free to join the conversation. It's an open panel. Drop your screen where you're watching from. Yeah, that was the worst mistake. And people see it now. People see it. Huh? Worst mistake. How can you take that out of the school? What you want? You want Stead to explain Biggs? Oh boy. That was the worst mistake. Letting the devil, because I tell you, they're looking souls to capture, They're looking souls. Everything else goes. Everything else goes. The nudity, the vulgarness, the ungodliness, everything. You wonder sometimes if they're possessed to the way you see they behave. They look like, when I go on the road, they see them like, I Biggs, I know, but sometimes people believe what they believe, and you just have to let people be. That's just life, and that is one of the things that we were given, free will. So that's his take, but we don't agree with him. Sometimes you'll always find that one person that objects, to distract you. It always shows up. That's just life. That's just life. But we just have to continue being the better parent, because if we don't be the parent, then the system will grow the children. The system will grow the children. And remember me tell you, another good grow up. Another good grow up. Because especially why? Especially people of our kind. We get it the hardest. We get it the hardest. What time is it now? Somebody can tell me the time? Because I know, Bear One, you're going live at 5:30 regular, right? Bear One, are you there? Somebody tell me the time, please, and thank you. Our brother going live, so of course, I'm going to end the live 5:22. Okay. All right, I'll wrap up the live in a few minutes, because remember, Bear One, answer me. You're going live? Thanks. Thanks, Special. Thanks, Big. Thanks, Chris. Where is Bear One? Anybody see anything that Bear One says going live? Because him always, if him not at the back of the class, him then at the class, Me don't know, it's like him busy than everybody else. This is wonderful. Sometimes black women do not know their word. That's true. That's true, Ruth, for real. And as I said, you can't give love if you don't have love, and that's a fact. You can't give love if you don't have love. You can't give love if you don't have love. And they keep on looking for love in the wrong place. I'm back. Got a mail. I had to update some information. No problem, Patricia, no problem. But self-love is the key. Self-love and for us to continue to, it's too hot. It is hot. It's too hot. Let me tell you something. I stepped out to get the mail. Let me tell you something. The scotch turn up. But me can but me fruit, but me vegetable, them stand up, good man. You have to love yourself first in order to give love. That's what I say, Sophie. And you can't pour. If you're empty, you can't pour nothing. You have to replenish. You have to love yourself. And then somebody balance you. No, somebody to complete you, it can't work. Because if you don't love, you can't give love. But I love myself first. Of course, especially have to. But I was still listening. Yes, it is. I love me more if don't, nobody else does. Exactly. So true, Sophie and Fifi. Love yourself first. The heat no normal, man. Heat no normal. So if you don't have to go out there, don't go out there. Somebody answer me. You see, Bay1 setup that is coming live 5:30 regular. Cause I don't know where him drop gone, you know. Anybody see Bay1 put up say him going live? Somebody answer me. He will be live in 5 minutes. All right, special. Thank you, Mama. All right then. So yeah. So I'm just gonna wrap it up because you know we brother gonna have him live. And none of we don't have live same time. So my kings and queens, as usual, thank you for joining me on another live discussion. Patricia does have a story. I had 2 different baby daddies and they both was sorry, but my kids came out just fine without either one of them. Because you are a strong one. Who said that? LOL. What special? Why you laughing, special? Double tap the screen as you come on in, Jamel. I love you too. We all love each other. Because we love ourselves, so we're able to give love. So thank you guys again for joining me on another live. We'll pick this up back again tomorrow, God's will, because every day is a blessing. We know that every day is a blessing. So enjoy the rest of your evening. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, Fiona's World, please do. And always remember, oh, you're going come cook. Okay. And always remember to watch the video to the end, subscribe if you haven't, and always leave a message after watching the videos. I haven't seen a lot of you leaving any comments. I'm not sure if you guys watch the videos yet because the like button ain't adding up at all. And the comment section ain't adding up. So always watch out the video, like the video, and comment. Auntie Patricia always come with some. If you can't love yourself, then how can you love somebody else? Exactly. Tashika said, we now live in a lawless society where wrong is viewed as right and right is viewed as wrong. The moral compass of men is broken. If you are caught up in this world, then you reap the consequences. Exactly, Tashika. See you all over, so yeah. Tashika said, of playing in Devil's Playground. Exactly. I haven't watched none. I realized because I not seen a comment. Go and come over. I know. As soon as anything, I will be watching. Please do and leave the comment. And I'm not sure if Tashika subscribe to me. Watch your videos, them Tashika, and always leave comment. And who haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. And I'm gonna go now because my brother have his live. So I'll catch you tomorrow. You all have a good night and be safe and heart of love because we're not short of love. And always remember, in everything we give thanks. Thanks for watching. Bye. All right, Sim Sim. Thank you, Mama.